Today at Manchester Theatres, it is my genuine pleasure to be joined by Manchester superstar and brilliant all-rounder Ben Nickless because he has written a play, Trouble with Kids, and it is going to be premiered in Barnsley from the 17th of March 2026 at the Lamproom Theatre. Now, of course, we all know and love Ben from Manchester Panto at the Opera House, where we can catch him again this year in Robin Hood from the 6th of December. But he has been keeping himself busy. Since we last saw him as Buttons, he's been touring with Jason Manford, doing stand-up with his show. He's currently at Chroma Pier, and he has even got a new show scheduled for next year, Rule Britannia, along the side like Billy Pearce and Steve Royal and just loads of amazing people. So I know you're super busy, Ben, so thank you so much for joining us today to talk about your play.
Thank you for having me on. You sound like a proper stalker, you there, don't
I
you?
do, don't I? A little bit.
You
That's
know
what I do at
everything
night. No
about me.
Netflix for me. Ben Nickless like that.
How are you, Karen?
I am not too bad, thank you very much. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
So
In sunny
trouble.
Chroma, but we were just saying before we went live that
Yeah,
it's actually raining, like pouring down here. And in Manchester, it's sunny, which
it
is
is.
amazing news because, a lot of people say that Manchester never gets the sunshine, and you're proving us wrong today. So you've got the sun there, and we've got the rain here in sunny Chroma, which is
Yeah,
normally beautiful. But
we like to mix it up. Keep
I've had
people on
to
the
put big
toes.
lights on. I've had to put big lights on
Put
so
a
you
big
can
light
see.
on.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love it. I love it. So the Trouble with Kids, sorry, Trouble with Kids. Tell us the plot, the story. What is the show about?
So it is about two best mates who are both comedians, and one is like TV success, got his own TV show, touring, big time, and the other one is doing the comedy clubs, hoping that he can get that fame. But the guy Will, who's the big TV comedian, he and his wife can't have children. They've been trying for a couple of years, and it's not worked for him. And he would give up his TV career to have kids. It'd mean the world to him to have a family. Whereas Marc, who's the guy who's in the comedy clubs aiming to have that TV career, has got two children, and he would quite happily give up his two children to have that TV career. He's a bit fame desperate. So it kind of follows their story. And it's kind of showing it. I mean, it's got it's got great comedy, great heart, and it's a very it's not a true story, but it's based on real life events. Everything that kind of happens in there has happened in my life, in friends' lives, because I feel we're in an era now where for ladies as well, that they want to have a career and then have a family later on, and it's not always possible. And we've found that with a lot of our friends that IVF is quite common. So it's just to kind of cover that side of it. And then I've kind of brought in the TV talent show because of experience for me, for the character that I'll be playing, that he's going to go on a TV talent show to try and boost his career and have this fame. So yeah, it's I'm really proud of it. I've been writing it for like 10 years. It's changed over
Yeah.
the years. It was originally a TV pilot, and we filmed it, and we sent it off literally just before lockdown, and then we sent it again after lockdown. But there was just a backlog of TV programs that needed to be made because everything had been delayed, and it's never really had any joy. And it was just frustrating me that it was just sat on my laptop. No one's ever going to see it. So I was chatting to a friend of mine, Jack Landnoble, who runs the Lamproom Theatre in Barnsley. That's why we're going there. And he said, "Why don't you write as a play and bring it here?" I'm more than happy to put it on for you.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and we've just, I can't announce anybody yet. We've just finalised the casting, so I'm excited to announce that, and that'll be September, I think. But yeah, very excited.
Yeah. And you kind of put yourself out there with this one. I mean, you've written it, you're starring in it, you're producing it, and like you say, it's some of it is based on your own experiences as well. So
Yeah.
there's a lot invested in this, isn't there?
Yeah, it's the most exciting project I've done in my career, but it's also the most nerve-wracking. I mean, my acting is panto acting, which, believe it or not, does involve a little bit of acting sometimes. Um, but yeah, this is like proper acting. But it's playing an exaggerated version of me, to be honest. It's not like it's testing me. It's not Shakespeare or anything like that. And also I've written it, so if I forget some of the lines, I'm not going to get in trouble. I can just cover it and say something.
Yeah,
So
so, so
there's
that's
no
what was
pressure on that
mentioned in
side.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
When do you start rehearsals then?
We start early March. I can't remember the exact date, but it's literally like 10 days rehearsals, which is
Wow.
similar to Panto in a way.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a play. It's not got nothing like major special effects.
No flying
Um,
pumpkins.
no, no, none of that. So I think once we've all learnt our lines, which hopefully in the first 4 or 5 days we'll all kind of know it, then it's just going over it and tightening. And I know it's because I'm writing it, we probably will workshop it and develop
Mm.
scenes. Well, actually, we can go further with this bit. That's not landing for me. Let's take that bit out. So yeah, but Jack's directing it because I thought I don't want to be director as well as I don't want to come across like I'm doing everything.
Yeah.
Plus, I've never directed anything in my life, so Jack knows the theatre, he knows how it runs there. He's the perfect person to do it. He's also playing a part in it for me as well, which is very funny. So yeah, it's. But we said at the end of each day we'll probably just have a little chat, and because I
Yeah.
don't want to step on his toes, I want him to direct it. But if there's anything where it's like that's not the way I saw that, then we can just have a chat, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be good fun. I'm really looking forward to it.
And like you say, you've based some of this on your own life experiences. You now have your gorgeous little boy, Teddy. So,
Mhm.
with this process, do you kind of now, when he gets a little bit older, foresee like the sequel, like the trouble with Teddy, the toddler tantrums, maybe?
Well, that's already started, and
That's it.
that's the terrible twos that starts at 1. That's a lie. Um, he started very early on with that, but he's brilliant, and he makes me laugh every day. And once Teddy arrived, I said to Zoe, my wife, that I feel that Teddy's now going to write a whole new act for me because the stuff that he just says and comes out with that is just it's just comedy gold, and you just know that over the years, everyone has those stories as well that you tell each other having a coffee, or you never guess what my friend's little boy did today, and for example, not a friend of ours said the other day, a little boy, Blue is very popular now. Don't know if you're aware of it, a
Yes.
cartoon called
Blue
Blue.
it. Yep.
So the little boy painted the dog blue. Just got some blue paint and painted the dog blue because he wanted a blue dog like Bluey. And she was like, "Well, you're cleaning the dog," and said afterwards, "You will not do that again, will you?" But no, ran out of blue paint, which is just comedy gold. Not in his head thinking I can't paint a dog blue. That's wrong. It's the fact I ain't going to
There's no
paint that. I
paper.
used it all on the dog. So it's just, and that's what this play is. It's everything that's happened is true stories that I've just wrote down and thought that's genius. That's so funny. And at the point, I had a meeting last week that it's potentially at the moment 3 hours long. It's too long, so we need to get it down to 2 hours. It's that much stuff's happened over the years
Yeah.
because, like I said, I started writing it 10 years ago. So this is 10 years of stuff that's happened,
Yeah.
and plus life experience before that I've just stories that I've remembered and yeah, put it in there. So yeah, it should be very funny, but it has got serious meaning with it and a bit of heart in there as well.
Yeah.
So it's which I find is the best comedies as well. And it's got that bit of
Yeah.
pathos in there. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And what is like the biggest curveball that you've kind of seen as a dad now that people don't tell you? Like people tell you, oh, when you're a dad, this, that. What are the things that people don't tell you that you've kind of gone, whoa?
No, I don't think there's anything that they don't tell you. I mean, terrible twos is a myth. That's not
Yeah,
true. That's the one that I would say at the moment. Um, but it's just you can never prepare for it, can you?
no,
You just think it's going to be it's going to be hard, but it's really hard, isn't it? It's like oh, I mean, I feel so sorry for my wife at the moment, and she is like incredible. She's super mom. I'm doing a summer season in Chroma, so I'm here for 14 weeks, and
yeah,
they're coming to join me in a couple of weeks' time for a few weeks, and then later on, and then I'm going back when I can. But it's yeah, I mean, she's got
yeah.
24/7 at the moment, looking after
Super mum.
yeah, looking after him, and I'm watching these FaceTime videos, just having a coffee, going, oh no. She hates me right now. She hates me, but I'm paying for everything. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to pay for this child that just constantly eats. He's massive as well. I swear. It's 2 years' time he'll have his first day at school. I promise you, I'll be walking and like going, "Come on, mate, watch the road as we cross over." He's so big, and he's got his little daddy there. But yeah, I mean, it's the hardest thing, but it's the most rewarding thing. It's
Yeah.
the best job in the world, being a dad. So yeah, and like I said, it's always incredible. She is definitely a supermom.
Yeah, definitely. And you've said it's going to be on, you've said why it's going to be on at Barnsley because your friend and everything. But I just want to say, like, so I'm in Bury and I've Google mapped and it's like an hour away. So all your Manchester fans, it's not that far. It can take, to be honest, it can take me over an hour to get into Manchester of an evening to go and watch a show.
Exactly.
So it's
That is very
accessible,
true.
isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah, it is. And Barnsley's lovely. I've been a few times now.
yeah,
We've another show that we've done there. And the other thing is the Premier Inn's literally across the road. So if you want to have a night of it, it's literally walking distance. You park your car there, have a drink before or after, or during in the interval as well.
yeah.
It's not a million miles away. We are hopefully going to take it on tour, but that's not a definite. So that's why
Okay.
I want people to come and watch it if they can in Barnsley, just in case it doesn't, because the biggest risk on all this is the financial side of it.
Yeah.
It's not like it's, I've had a few people look at the scripts and we've had a couple of meetings. The feedback has been pretty generous and I'm very grateful of it. So I feel like it will be a good show. I think people will come away, enjoy it, and open their eyes a little bit. And I think we've all gone through, you've either got kids or you want to have kids. And like I say, I know quite a lot of people now who have had to go through IVF or different routes to try and get kids. So it kind of covers all those, those topics and subjects there. But it's funny, the majority of it
Yeah.
is just comedy. So yeah, but it's a good night out, I'm sure.
And like you've been writing it, like you say, for quite a long time now. It started as a sitcom, didn't it, for TV?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
filmed it. I think 20. We did two versions of it. We did one, I think it's 2017. Then we did another one in 2019. That's the one we sent off. Because I also kind of did it as a mockumentary.
Okay.
And then when we filmed that original pilot, when I watched it back, I was like, it doesn't work as a mockumentary. It's like I said, it's very real,
Yeah.
but the way we filmed it, it came across more sitcom than mockumentary. So there's bits that were just a little bit too exaggerated for comedy purpose.
Mm.
That then I was like, it's more of it. I'm going to change it and do it as a sitcom. And then we filmed it again as a sitcom, which is it's much better. And it's still there. It's still on my hard drive as a
Yeah.
six-part series. So and since I've written the play, it's now very different to the six-part series. So the
Mm.
combination of putting them both together now would be great. And if anybody's watching and thinks, hey, yeah, this sounds like a good idea to make it into a TV series, then just let me know. That'd be
Give
great.
him a call. Yeah.
And that, and you do watch a lot of TV programs these days where it is based on a play or a
Yeah.
book. So, there's no reason why that can't happen
Yeah.
later on. But for now, I think we're just gonna get on the road, really, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you was just so at home with a live audience as well, but it's just,
Yeah,
yeah, it just feels right.
yeah, I think that is that, and also with a TV series, because obviously this day and age, a sitcom isn't really filmed in front of a live audience anymore. You wouldn't know what the feedback is until it's gone out there, and you don't even know if people are going to watch it. Whereas with the play, we know if people are going to come watch it because they're going to buy tickets, hopefully, and then the instant feedback of the
Yes.
of the laughter tells us what's funny and what's not. So then, when by the time we do take on tour, fingers crossed, we'll know what bit works, what bit doesn't, what needs tweaking, what needs just taking out, if it's too long, if it's too short. So yeah, that's what Barnsley is kind of. It's like comedians when they go on tour, they do the warm
Yeah.
up gigs. That's pretty much seeing the warm up. So you're going to see the full version. This might be an edited version by the
Yeah.
time
Of
it
course.
goes out on tour as well. So that's why you've got to come and see it.
You've got to come and see it. And if you can't get there, I'll give you a lift. So just go and watch it,
Yeah.
everybody.
Do you have a bus
Just
by any
get in the
chance?
car,
You got a
it's fine.
bus? Yeah,
Yeah,
get,
I'll
get
get
get a
one.
mega bus, Karen. Pick them all up.
I'll get a mega bus. The Ben Nickless bus on tour.
That sounds
And
great.
then, of course, we've got you coming back to Manchester again for the Panto. From the 6th of December, Robin Hood this year, once again alongside Jason Manford. Cannot wait. It's going to be special as always. We always
Yeah,
bring a load of people.
you bring all the kids, don't you? You bring
We do,
like
yeah, yeah,
150 kids. Just you and
yeah,
150 kids.
yeah. Yeah,
I
loads of
mean,
them. I'm
wh-
insane.
you are because, as I've just been saying about looking after one 2-year-old child, that's hard, but 150 kids
Yeah,
and the responsibility. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. I had a meeting last week with the script, and yeah, it's already looking. It's going to
yeah.
be a good, fun show. Some nice, you know, what you can say and can't say.
I know.
But
Yeah,
obviously, topical stuff that's happening right now, even that we're gonna probably bring into the panto. You know, without giving too much away. I mean, there's a couple of brothers that are from Manchester that are doing big shows right now. But I don't think we can ignore that when we're in Manchester. So
yeah.
there might be something there. Um, but yeah, and then obviously traditional panto stuff that you expect. And then also we had a long chat about In the Gap. In the Gap as a
In a
sketch
gap.
3 years ago that, we're on year four, me and Jason together.
Yeah.
And it's like, can we really do In the Gap again? But the amount of comments we get on social media, Jason and Ben are back again, and message going, it's August and I've still got my little one. It's doing In the Gap. Um, it's one of them because you don't want to overdo the gag. It's,
Yeah. But
but
you
then it's
found a twist
also,
on it last year. You twisted it up last year.
well, I know, and that's the thing now is where can we go with that? Is there another twist in there that we
Yeah.
can do it again? So yeah, it's still a conversation that we're having, but I feel like last year we didn't do 12 Days of Christmas
Yes.
or
Yeah.
the If I Were Not in Pantomime where it's all
Yeah.
chaos. And the amount of people was like, you didn't do my favorite bit. So then I feel like, well, if we didn't do In the Gap, we're gonna get all
You're
that
gonna get
again.
the same. Yeah.
So yeah, it's tricky, because you've got to give the audience what they want. But yeah, it's just I think because for Jason and I, for comics, once you've done a gag, you don't really
Mhm.
tell that gag again. Whereas
Yeah. Yeah.
it's going against the rules that we keep doing the same gag, but just doing a little twist on it. So
Yeah.
so yeah, but it will. I promise you, it'll be a great show. It's got great effects in it. It's the cast, the everything about it is
Yeah.
spectacular as always. So
It
yeah,
is.
we won't let you down.
No, I have no doubt it'll be amazing. And I
Yeah.
told one of the people who come and watch it with me, I said, "Oh, I'm chatting with Ben Nickless on Monday," and she immediately, and I can't even do it myself now. She went, "Oh, stinky winky wonky donkey," and she like reeled it all off. And I was like, "I'm going to ask him if he can remember it. Can you remember the whole stinky donkey wonky?"
No.
Oh, she could.
um, no, because I can't. I kind
I can't
of.
even remember how it starts. It was
Well, it's Wonky Donkey,
yeah.
One Eye, Winky Wonky Donkey, Honky Tonky, Plinky Plonky, Skanky Manky Lanky, Hunky Chunky Funky, Kinky Stinky, Winky Wonky Donkey. That is it. That is it.
Hey,
Yes.
there you go.
Yeah. It's one of them. It's in your brain somewhere. You just got
Yeah,
to find which room it's in, going through the
yeah.
doors.
Go through the right door.
Yeah, like in your house when you go upstairs, you go into the room, you go, what if I come in here for now? It's one
Yeah,
of them. I'm in the wrong room here. But
yeah.
yeah, because I don't remember a few years ago. I did that. I've been everywhere in Manchester, in Greater
Oh yeah,
Manchester.
yeah.
I mean, this was a couple of months ago. I'm not going to say I can do it now, but I just started. It was again from my little boy trying to get him to settle. I learned that song when he was a baby, and I used to practice it, and I was singing it to him, and he'd laugh and smile at it. So then he was trying to settle him down, and I thought I'll do it. I've been Salford, Tilsley, Shore, Crompton, Everton, Stalybridge, Wigan, and Cheadle, Swinton, Saddleworth, Carrington, Redcliffe, Prestwich, Tameside, Chadderton, Earlham, Oldham, Droylsden, Hill, Shevington, Wardle, Hidley, and Sale. It's like, and then he didn't laugh. It's just still it works. So I was like, oh wow. But
Carry on
yeah, it
like
was
that.
but it's one of those you think, God, I've not done that for 2 years, but
Yeah,
it's still there somewhere.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
So when you wake up in the middle of the night and just start like shouting in
I
the
did. But then we got Teddy a little like mic stand for his
oh yeah.
birthday this year. He's definitely into it. He's into it. And my wife went set in the gap. My wife's got like the perfect child's mind for pantomime. Every
Yeah.
gag that I think is that funny for a panto? I check with my wife because that's her sense of humor. And in the gap she loves, and she's one of those that, oh, you've got to do it, you've got to do
Yeah.
it. And then she said to Teddy, go in the gap, and he does it all the time. So now I am that parent who also has the child going to me in the gap, and now obviously he's going to be watching the pantomime this year, and then he'll recognise that. So
Yeah. He'll be
yeah, it's
shouting it
my
out.
own fault. I've got no one else to blame.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Uh,
And then before we go, you've got your tour next year that you're co-producing as well. Rule Brit Ha. Yeah.
yeah. Clever, isn't that?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, yeah, we've done it for a few years now. We started again Barnsley with
Yeah.
Jack. Me and Jack put the show together, and I think we've done 4 years now at the Lamproom. We've got another one for next year, and then we've got another couple of dates that we haven't announced yet. But we're doing Blackpool North Pier at the Joe Longthorne Theatre on the 24th of October this year with Tommy Cannon, Mick Miller, Jimmy Cricket. Then we've got a few Britain's Got Talent acts: Steve Hewlett, the ventriloquist, Siobhan Phillips, who is a comedy pianist, like Victoria Wood, like really funny. John Udry, who's just the one of my favorite acts, an amazing juggler, but he's really, really funny, but really
Yeah.
dry with it. He just cracks me up. And Jack as well. So we've got that in Blackpool. So that'll be a great night. That's a
Yeah.
big bill there. And then you were doing Leeds City Varieties next year, Rotherham Civic Theatre, and probably Chorley Theatre's the local one for
Yeah.
Manchester folk. If you want to come and see that. And the lineup it varies, but basically the concept is it's that we have um, a, a TV profile name as top of the bill, and then probably acts from BGT, but variety acts. So then it's
Yeah.
because there's very much like the comedy club where you've got comics who just do stand up, which is great. But for the speciality kind of comedy acts, so your impressionists, your jugglers, your magicians, we're kind of putting all them together, so it makes it a bit more of a variety. And we're also doing it so it's family friendly as well, so you can all go out as a family and have a laugh. Because, and I think I get that from Panto, is there's not a better feeling than seeing
No.
a family out
Yeah.
enjoying themselves all off the phones for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And if because I don't think many people would say, oh, I'm going to go and watch an impressionist or a juggler or a magician. They're kind of all those acts that there's always somebody who frowns at that. But then when you watch them live, they're
Yeah.
brilliant. They're so good and so talented and so creative and clever. So that was the idea. We'll put them together, and it's yeah, the best of British as well, really. So
Yeah.
it's yeah. So come along to one of them. They're all on my website.
Yeah.
All the dates if you want to come and watch those shows.
Brilliant. Well, Ben, you are the best of British as well.
Harry, you're the best of British.
Genuinely nice person. No, genuinely nice person and so talented. Every time I see you, you throw like something else, and I'm like, he can do that as well. What else can't he do? So yeah, honestly, I'm so thrilled for you that you've got this play coming out, and Manchester theatres are going to be there supporting you. So everybody go along and watch it. You can catch it from the 17th of March at the Lamproom in Barnsley, and of course in Panto at the Opera House from the 6th of December. Ben, thank you so much for your time today. I know you're a busy bee.
No, thank you so much, Karen. It's been lovely chatting to you, and you've been very complimentary there. So I'll have to get you a free ticket, won't I?
Yes, no, I'm only joking. No, we will support you. And yeah, we will see you really soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Karen. Take
Take
care,
care.
darling.